Hello, Scrapbooking Buddies. We're here for our Tuesday 2-minute page. We're using a 12-inch piece of paper in the large jumbo circle. You're centering the circle in the paper because we're going to go ahead and use both sides of it. I'll show you about that later. So set this side aside. Then we're going to grab our 12-inch trimmer and we are going to put it in, and we're going to put the scoring plate in, which I've done already. And then I want to kind of line this up so that it's straight. We're going to line it up at 2.5 inches. And that looks straight like that. And then we're going to give it a little score, okay? Because we're going to fold that up and get a nice fold where we're going to tuck some pictures in. And then next, you're going to punch with the mirrored scalloped new chain. Just for the sake of time, I went ahead and punched that. And I'm using the gray paper on that one. And then I'm going to grab a piece of white paper. And if you're loving this, this is the Crafted in Copper paper. And if you can talk to your advisor on how to get yourself one of those. So I'm going to kind of put it in the center. And maybe bring it down a smidge. I want to make sure that it's straight because we're going to put that border here on the bottom. Okay. So I've just went ahead and cut a couple mats. It's also out of this Crafted in Copper. Look how pretty that is. Or we could use this side too. I kind of like that side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using repositionable on that, just so that if I decide the pictures are going to go another direction, that you can always pull them up later before you put it down. Okay. And we're going to use a little repositionable on here because we're going to need to pull it up to put our pictures down. Okay, so now we're going to come back in and we are going to put this border in that we just punched. Once again, this is a brand new mirrored scallop chain. Look how pretty that is. And then we're going to be using some of the little embellishments, and these your advisor can get for you. They're gorgeous. And we're going to pop on a couple of these copper ones here. And I think we're going to have to put this down with a little bit more adhesive to get it to stay. And let's put this in here. Kind of center it. And then we're going to go ahead and bring in one more copper one. This is what they look like. They're in a little embellishment pack. And they're called Crafted in Copper. And go ahead and stick that down. This is probably where I would use a little bit of foam squares there. Maybe pop this in here and a couple of embellishments in here. And we're done. So this is the one side of the page, but you can also use the opposite side of the page. And let me show you how that looks. So that you get two different looks out of it. And I've also used a different border so you can see what that looks like that on there too. So hope you like the Tuesday 2-minute page, and happy scrapbooking.